Hey everybody, welcome to season number 15 playoffs. Playoffs might be secondary to the Charon fallout that we're still all dealing with. Tonight's trivia will all be Charon related for this week. I feel like it's a deserving, he's a player that deserves nothing but trivia night for Charon. So I've got a few trivia points. I don't know, not a ton, but a few. And we have our awards to give out. We also will be wondering if Charon's going to res. That's another big story. And then, of course, our coaches and free agency. And will we have our first back-to-back champs? I think Pandas had a pretty good chance a couple years ago. I thought they were going to maybe do it. And Varkaris has had a couple chances. But this may be our first back-to-back champs. We'll have to see. Can the Roosters pull it out? So let's go ahead and get started with the first of our games. I'm going to go ahead and pop on. I'm not sure if Tyler said he's trying to make it. He's moving today, so sadly he's going to miss his games. So we'll go ahead and hold off. Oscar's not here, so we'll go ahead and put on the Hounds game first. I have a feeling Goose won't be able to make it tonight. So we'll play the Hounds, then we'll play the Roosters, and then we'll do Blade Skycarp, and then we'll move below Boulders for last on this first round. All right, so let's get it started. Sebring, we got a snowy ball game. Tilderin in, Runner, Claymore. Not much changes as far as these teams. Oh, Oscar not going to make it. All righty. So let's go ahead and get this going in the snow. Amloth in. And we got some buffs going around. And Amloth takes off, tries to get some yards, gets around the outside, and breaks another big tackle. And gets a first down. Biscuit with the run. Tildy with the MVP trophy after sneaking it out away from Wavern. Those two are really battling it out. They are the top two. It's going to be close to see which one of them winds up with higher all-time fantasy points. Right now it looks like it's going to be Wavern, but Tildy's got a shot. Probably not a great shot to catch him. Defensively, though, they are both trying to get to that top spot. Unlikely, but possible they could get there. First, I guess I've already ruined it by saying what the Charon is not only the all-time offensive player of the year, is the all-time defensive player of the year right now as well. Amloth picks up a fumble, takes it back, and Chunkle gets injured. Ripper comes in. Oh, that's not good for the Hounds. Viter with the run up the middle, first down. Tildy with the run. And Tildy with a big time run and a first down. Staghorn up the middle, can't get anywhere. Second and goal. Viter back to pass and gets sacked. Third and goal. Tilderin up the middle, breaks a tackle. Does not get in the goal line. Nice tackle at the goal line by Dime. Ball back to Biscuit. Biscuit gets a couple. Chani's now playing quarterback. Throws it to Lance, who is wide open. Fumbles the ball. And the Hounds pick it back up. Hounds can't get anywhere. Biscuit back to pass. Tries to run. Biscuit getting some decent yards. Gets a first down. Chani back to pass. And dumps it. Lance, first down. Complete. Up the middle, nothing. Second and 9. Biscuit up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Breaks another tackle. And Biscuit, big first down up the middle. Chani back to pass and dumps. And Ripper gets a few. Amloth up. And Amloth with a touchdown. And the Hounds take the lead 1-0. Viter can't get anywhere. Tildy tries to run it. Tildy with a solid little run. Gets a first. Keeps on going. Tildy having a nice game. Staghorn back to pass. Dumps for a couple. 2nd and 8. Viter breaks a tackle. Breaks another. And Ocean gets taken down. And Hama comes in. Lance causes the injury. And Amloff back with the ball. Amloff breaking tackles. Amloff breaks the tackle again. Got a big first down. Biscuit up the middle. Slips. Doesn't get anywhere. 2nd and 7. Chani back. Dumps. Lance with the catch. Lance breaks a tackle. And Lance with the touchdown. But Chani goes down. So Ishii comes in. So injuries playing a big part here, but the Hounds have a 2-0 lead. Claymore back, runs, fights, gets a few. Fighter back to pass, hits Staghorn, big gain, first down. Tilderin back. Tilderin's going to try to pass, but nope, he just takes off, breaks tackles, breaks some more. And gets down inside the red zone, but fumbles and turns the ball over. Amloth up the middle, breaks a tackle. Gets a few 2nd and 1. Biscuit dumps it, deflected by Viter. Ishii back to pass. Hey, Goose, you made it. Nice to see you're on. We'll get your game up next then. I'll play your game next if you've got a run. Amloff, big run, first down. Biscuit up the middle, nope. 2nd and 9. Ishii sacked. Tilderin, Amloff breaks a couple, can't get very far. Back the other way, Viter, nothing. 2nd and 10. Tilderin to the outside. Tilderin with the nice run and the first down. Claymore stuffed. 2nd and 10. Oh, okay, cool, Goose. All right, well then I'll just keep in the order that I said I was gonna do. We'll do Roosters, then we'll do your game against the Blades. Claymore back to pass and dumps it, and Tildy with the catch. And a big gain for the first down. Can the Seabreams get back in this? Viter dumps it. And Ido, 4th touchdown of the career, gets in and gets within 1 point. But Lance again with a big catch, getting downfield. Huge gain, first down. Biscuit back to pass, dumps it, deflected. Ishii back to pass. And caught by Lance, and touchdown. Lance, couple big gains. 3-1. Hey, Angelique, nice to see you on. I'll try to be loud when it's your time for your coach and free agency. Tilderin was one of the award winners. Given that his team's down, I might as well announce it now. Tilderin ended up getting main character award from the Seabreams. Having this big season coming in with the MVP. Taking it during the regular season away from Caron. So this will be a trivia question. Oh, well, we got it. Oh, maybe I'm going to save my trivia. This is a close game. I'll save my trivia for later. Biscuit. Back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Ishii. Dumps and deflected. And the Greens, they can come back and tie this. Tilderin up the middle. The injuries hurting the Hounds. Claymore can't get anywhere. 2nd and 10. Viter just tries to run. Viter fumbles. They keep the ball until they get it. Can he get past Dime? He does not. Dime with another big stop. Amloth, slip. Amloth up the middle. Nice big run. Oh, Ripper injury. Biscuit. Amloth breaks the tackle. And Biscuit, slip, touchdown. And the Hounds take the 2-point lead. Oh, have they sealed the door on the Breams? 26 plays to go, still time. They need a score here. Vider moving the ball well, and Dime gets injured. Oh man, just getting beat up today. Staghorn. Heighton comes in, the rookie, with a big one. And Claymore fights for a couple. Stuffed. Tilderin. 3rd and 7. Breaks it, and keeps going. First down. Claymore up the middle. Breaks it. Claymore breaks it. Lance gets injured. Touchdown. Oh, man, the depth of the Hounds is being tested. Lenny is in. Lenny the Halfling. Heighten, the rookie. The rookie with a huge run for a first down. The rookie, what a big gain that was. Biscuit slips, bounces. Yeah, Hanate had a great season. He did not get lineman of the year though. Biscuit back, dumps it. Ooh, Heighten deflected. Breams get the ball back. 14 plays to go. Still plenty of time. They got to score on this drive though. It's going to be rough if they don't. Tilderin, nice run. All the defense is gone for the Hounds. All their defensive players are out. Stopped. Vider, they got Amloth and Biscuit running D-line. Of course they usually do, but Vider, big run. Himplemart misses. Vider taken off. Uh-oh. This might be it. The injuries might be just too much for the Hounds. Tilderin to the outside, can't get there. 2nd and 10. Claymore runs. Claymore up the middle. Claymore. Close. 1 play to go. Vider. Bounce back. Oh, terrible pass for Vider. Tilderin. Just run it, Tilderin. And he does. Tie ball game. Hounds, Breams. Nothing. Heighten, the rookie. Gets to the outside. Heighten. Running. Heighten gets the first down. Biscuit up the middle. Nothing. 2nd and 8. Amloth back to pass. Dumps it. Caught by New Wolf. Oh man. New Wolf. All these guys that have not played ever or in years. Biscuit back to pass. Biscuit dumps it. Lenny. Lenny the Halfling. We're in overtime. Amloth, no. 2nd and 9. Heighten. Heighten decides to pass. You're supposed to run, Heighten. 3rd and 9. Biscuit. Biscuit's trying to pass too. Oh, but Lenny with the touchdown to Lenny. Oh, Hounds sneak it out. Tons of injuries. Dime had 84 fantasy points. He got knocked out pretty early in the second half and still ended up with 84. Sneak it. Tildy, 65. Not a great game for him. Lance, who got knocked out, 51. Gus causing 2 injuries, but not getting the win. Ooh, that was a big one. It really doesn't matter. We'll just do it in order. We'll do it in order. I'll go here. Since Goose said he's going to be here. So, Evolution versus Roosters. Evolution versus Roosters. Here we go. Kanosu. And not much changes here. Zal's coming in. He got Incoming Player of the Year award. And we've got Quickens with the Rookie of the Year award. So a couple big award winners here. So here we go. Buffs going around. And Kanosu running the outside. Kanosu breaking some tackles, breaking some more, getting a big first down. Kanosu is number 2 in all-time fantasy points. Of course, number 2 to Charon, so we may be losing our top 2 fantasy point leaders. But how many points Oh, actually, no. I'm thinking the wrong. He's not. I think Wavern's number 2 in all-time fantasy points. No, yeah, it's Wavern. Never mind. Well, how many points is Wavern ahead of? I mean, how many points is Caron ahead of the next player in all-time fantasy points? Just a guesstimate. Darren Saar back to pass. Stopped. Warbrew. Dumps. Nothing. 2nd and 10. Thesra back. Complete. 3rd and 2. Quickens back to pass. And another first down. Caught. Quickens back to pass. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Samira is Goose trying to jinx Neva. Zalls with a catch and touchdown. Evolution tie it up 1-1. Stopped. 2nd and 3. Darren Saar bounced back, but gets the first down. All right, here I got a stat for you. So, fantasy defensive points per game, or per play. And there are all 5 of the top 5 that are in the league in fantasy points per play on defense are in the playoffs. Can you name them? Active leaders in fantasy defensive points per play. Some of them are obvious, but some of them may not be. Darren Saar, 3rd and 5. Warbrew gets a bounce. Ooh, gets some good blocks. Gets another first down. Kanosu runs to the outside. No. 2nd and 10. Darren Saar gets bounced and gets another good run. Warbrew breaks a tackle, breaks another, and we got an injury. Thesra from the Evolution is out. Hama is not on the list. I mean, we got the obvious ones. We've got Caron, we've got Wavern, and we've got Tildy. They are all not only near the top, but they're near the top per play in fantasy points. Who are the other 2? The other 2 are in the playoffs. Goose is correct. Number 5 on the list is Harper. Oh, that's true. Caron is not in the playoffs. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wavern is up there. Caron is up there. Oh, nice catch. Hag with a big catch. Hags, who's had a great year. Can they get there? Latimer back. Nope. 3rd and 13. Samira incomplete. Kanosu. The Evolution really need to get some stops here. Sacked by Quickens. And there is your number 5 or number 4. Actually, no, he's number 2, I think. Yeah, he's number 2 in fantasy points per play on defense. Is Quickens, the rookie of the year. So not only can he pass the ball, but he's a pretty good defensive player. 3rd and 12, Samira. They really need this. Oh, big catch by Zalls. That was huge. Zalls first down. Quickens back to pass and hits for a touchdown. Within 1. Game's not over. They're going to need some big defensive plays, though. Darren Saar back to another injury. This is Leora gets injured. Taco Cat causing an injury. Kanosu fights. Oh no, that's one of the Kanosu's. Warbrew. Kanosu back to pass. Gets sacked by Quickens. 2nd sack of the game for Quickens. And another stop. Evolution could tie this game up. Catch. Taco out on the outside. Latimer passes. Cag with another catch. Quickens. Dumps. Cag. Cag is just beating on Cal. Cag again. They're just feeding him. Latimer back to pass. Dumps. Oh, and Zal's with another big catch. Another first. Oh, huge pick by Kanosu. That was enormous. Wow. That was huge. And Kanosu taking the ball back. I hope he does not zombify. 1st and 10, Kanosu. Because some of his records are a little bit breakable now. Now that he died. I think a couple more years and it would not have been breakable, but now they are. Darren Saar, not all of his records are breakable, but some of them. Ooh, 2-point lead. Evolution. Slipping here. 3rd and 10. They need this. They need the rookie to come up with a big play. And another pick by Kanosu. 2 defensive stops. Downtown with the touchdown. And that is 6-3. Oof. Big. Cag. Catch. I think that might do it. We're going to give him another. We'll probably let this run a little bit. Oh, Cag could not. Latimer. Cag with a catch. Cag. Big gain. 21 plays. Can there be some crazy comeback? Samira. Zal's touchdown. Downtown with a catch. Big gain. Darren Saar back to pass. Kanosu breaking tackles. 1st down. Warbrew. Middle. Nope. 2nd 11. Kanosu. Darren Saar. Touchdown. And that will probably do it. We go ahead and 2 exit at least. And the Evolution gave him a pretty good game. Had the ball with the ability to tie with about 30 plays to go, but just fell apart at the end. All the injuries. And that will do it. Sauls with a touchdown. Downtown. And Kanosu 133. Showing up big in his last season. Wants to get back to back. And we will see what happens. Darren Saar, Taco. Yep, Neva went to high salary. Just spend it all and burn it all down. And it worked. It worked. He got pretty lucky last year in free agency. Only lost 1 good player. And but now he's going to lose Kanosu and probably another 1 or 2 good players this year. So we will see. Yeah, could not win it on his own. He has to go to a. I agree. Kanosu, Kevin Durant. Good analogy there. All right, Skycarp Blades. Oof. Here we go. Skycarp, the Deadly versus the Blades. The power running team with Ostil. And let's see what happens. Couple little buffs. Yeah, maybe. He shouldn't though. That should not happen. But maybe he'll get that lucky. Oh, intercepted by Eard. Wimkin breaks a tackle. No. 2nd and 9. Sith breaks a tackle. Ooh, breaks another tackle. Sith with a nice run. Goswin back to pass. Caught. Touchdown. Eared. And the Skycarp get on the board first. Shire. Goes deep. Oh, Valeka was wide open. Valeka was wide open and just dropped it. 2nd and 10. Shire. Back, running up the middle. 3rd and 2. Quine. Nice run. Another first down. Hostile. Caught for a couple. 2nd and 1. Shire up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Gets a first down. Quine. Not much. 2nd and 9. Hostile up the middle. Breaks. 3rd and 2. Shire. Not able to get there. Wimpkin back to pass. And Harper with the catch. Harper has a bounty on him. Sith, no. 2nd and 11. Goswin back to pass. And, ooh, hits eared. 3rd and 6. Wimpkin. Nice. Sith. 2nd and 8. Goswin. Nope. 3rd and 8. Wimpkin. Fumbled. And back the other way. Austell. Shire tries and gets nowhere. 3rd and 7. Quine gets a nice run. And the Blades are able to run against this relatively smallish Skycarp team. I mean, they got a couple big boys, but a lot of other small guys. Quine, another big run. Breaking tackles, getting downfield. Austell, a couple yards. 2nd and 7. Austell, runner up for main character award. Wimpkin, nice little run. Sith back to pass and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Goswin back to pass and hits Harper for a first down. Wimpkin back. Wimpkin dumps to Goswin. Goswin big gain. First. Sith tries to go up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Breaks another. And Goswin incomplete. 2nd and goal. Wimpkin. Nope. 3rd and goal. Sith is going to pass it, but hits eared, and they get the first. They get the touchdown, up 2-0. Shire up the middle. Nope. 2nd and 8. Quine breaks a tackle, breaks another. 3rd and 5. Austell up the middle. Ooh, Harper goes out, taken out by Valeka, and we got another injury. This time it's Holt. Season ender for Holt. So the rookie gets in, and Hanate Jr. causing the injury. Crystal Belly with the stop. Austell runs. 2nd and 8. Shire gets a few yards. 3rd and 1. Got the Dracon passing, and he completes it to Thoris. Austell runs, dumps. Thoris with another catch. And Shan from the Skycarp goes out. So Sherman comes in. Oh no, yeah, Sherman comes in. Austell with a run. Austell, big run. Austell going inside the 5-yard line. Shire, touchdown. Ooh, are the injuries going to start? Take this game away from the Skycarp. Wimpkin, saw a little run. Sith, nowhere. 2nd and 12. Goswin back to pass. And hits eared. First down. Wimpkin breaks a couple tackles. Another first. Sith. Stopped. 2nd and 8. Goswin. Ugly pass deflected by Thoris. Now Wimpkin stuffed. And the Blades get the ball back. Austell hits Valeka wide open, but Valeka could not break a tackle. Shire, nice little run for a first down. Hey, Alyosha. It was a pretty good game so far. Valeka with a catch. First game went to overtime. Second game was close, almost most of the way through. Then it fell apart at the end. Oh, but a big fumble. Big fumble. Sherman with the catch. Sith up the middle. Gets stuffed. 3rd and 1. Goswin back to pass. And hits Sith for the completion. And Wimkin. First down. Wimkin. Nice gain. Hey, TB. And Sherman with a catch. And another first. Goswin back to pass. And hits Sherman for the touchdown. Still passing. And hits Thoris. Thoris has made a few nice catches today. I would agree, except for the Roosters. But I think the Roosters, I mean, they are definitely losing their top scoring threat. So that is definitely going to be gone. Oh, what a terrible pass by Chris. Oh my, that was a horrible pass. Threw it right at the defender. I know, Mongo, that's going to be a drop. I think that's going to be a drop. I think Mongo's going to drop him after the season starts just because of that. Sith back to pass. Sherman touchdown, and yep, that looks like it's the Sky Carp. He's kind of trash. I don't want him. Although I do have a lot of luck with Dracons usually. But you get a playoff appearance shows up as a banner. It shows that you're a great team. Sherman catch. We do. I've been sleeping on the Sky Carp all year. Goswin back to pass. Dumps. Caught. Touchdown. And the Sky Carp at the end. Pull it out. And there you have it. Wimkin back. Dumps it. Eared. Still misses the tackle. And there you have it. Eared 84. Crystal Belly 59. Goswin 45. And there you have it. Oof. Good game. All right, now let's see. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen this in over a decade. Caronless Ferryman playing a game against the Boulders. Can the Boulders win this? Their 3rd playoff appearance. Look at that. Against the Ferryman with their 14th playoff appearance. Oof. All right. Haven't missed it since they've gotten Caron. Let's see if they can win anything. We got some fog here. That really hurts the passing attack, which is what the Ferryman going to have to do. Let's get some more Caron trivia. How many passes, since we got fog, how many passes did Caron throw in his career? How many passes did Caron throw in his career? It did go up. It was 1 for a long time, but he must have snuck a couple. Admiral with a touchdown. Snuck a couple more in. He's thrown 3. 3 passes. He's 2 of 3 in his career. Stopped. 3rd and 3. Finwalkett back to pass. Ooh, Kaiden wide open. Deep bomb there on Jake. Barack back to pass. And deflected by Ennis. Rain strike, sacked. 3rd and 13, Finwalkett sacked. And back the other way. Intercepted by Rainstrike. Rainstrike hasn't played in a while, but Rainstrike's actually a pretty good little player. Rainstrike back to pass, gets sacked by Sothale Jr. Second sack already in the game. Finn walk it to the outside. And stuffed and back the other way. That is the most lopsided. I've never seen, I mean, in any league, I don't think I've ever seen anybody so lopsided as Caron. To only have 3 passes out of all the attempts, that is nuts. Yeah, there's some decent players on Barqueras, but they're going to get hit hard because Caron's salary. So they'll probably get hit decently in free agency. And then, you know, but yeah, I mean, if Caron comes back, it's all fine, but we'll see if that happens. Rain strike. Ooh, intercepted by Jake. Jake has had a nice season on defense, getting a defensive all-pro team. Admiral runs it, slips a tackle. Admiral, first down. Inu, first down. Yeah, undead Caron would be kind of nuts. He'd be so hard to tackle. Of course, he would lose a little dodge and agility, so maybe not. And it's big gain. Inu up the middle. Touchdown. Ooh, this is not a good game for the Ferryman. No Caron. Not looking good. First down. Finn walk it. Back to pass. And of course, Caron did win RIP award. We know that. So that is a one. A Boulder's chip would be fantastic. It would be interesting. Sothale Jr. breaking tackles. First down. Admiral. Inu. Slips. Touchdown. 4-0. Well, fast forwarding a Boulder's Ferryman game. Jake with the pick. And the Boulders being the ones in the lead. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, I kind of, because I feel like poor Oscar gets no credit. Because I think he does a really good job of managing his team. I don't think he gets any credit because of Caron. So now it's going to be kind of interesting to see him build the team. It's also going to be interesting to see the Hatters and the Ninja Prawns having a shot. It's going to be fun. We're going to get to see them back in the playoffs a little more regularly. Tied in with a catch and touchdown. Sothale with a nice little run. Let's see what other... I'll put this out for you guys. What do you think is Caron's... And this is a debate. I have 2 that I think are the top. What do you think is Caron's most unbreakable record? What is his most unbreakable record? Rock sacked. 3rd and 4. Yeah, most hated player. I would agree with that. Yeah, turnovers is pretty high, but kind of along those lines, I would say, yeah, it's rushing yards is probably unbreakable. I think rushing yards is unbreakable. And I think defensive touchdowns. So turnovers, sort of, he's not going to win turnovers, but defensive touchdowns, he's got that one probably wrapped up. Not fantasy points. I think fantasy points, he's actually, somebody can catch him in fantasy points. Like, he's got 15,000. which sounds ridiculous, but it would take averaging about 1,000 a season, you know, averaging a little under 1,000 a season to get there. And that's a lot, but we could have a superstar that can do that. I think well, you know, I didn't look at total touchdowns. You know, you might be right, Alyosha. Total touchdowns, I didn't look at that one. That might be it. And, ooh, Jake, 98. Sothel Jr., 55. Barack, 37. Yeah, you might, touchdowns may be up there. I didn't look at touchdowns, what his, but he's got 53K fantasy rushing yards. The next closest player is Dusty with 24K. So he's double Dust Flare, who's next closest. The next closest behind that for rushing yards? Anybody know who number 3 in rushing yards is? All right, anybody want to make any changes? Hey, Tyler, you just missed your win. The snake. Anybody want to make any roster changes? Feel free to speak up. Want to take a look at your rosters to see anything that has changed or anything? Let me know. You do? All right. So yeah, he's got 53K. Dusty has 24K. Who is number 3? Anybody have a guess on who's number 3 in fantasy points? From rushing yards. It is Graceland with 16K. The obligatory. You're fine? All good? All right. Any other changes? I guess not. Looks like, I guess, Goose is okay. All right, you ready? All right, so which one are we going to do first? I guess since we just saw the boulders, we'll do... Actually, you know what? Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do Sky Carp and Roosters first. All right. Here we go. Taking a look at this, we do have another award winner here. Krina. We saw Krina earlier. Krina did get Lineman of the Year award by the Roosters. And Sky Carp, Roosters coming in. And let's see, can the Sky Carp do it? Kanosu. You know, only reason why I'm rooting against the Roosters is because I'd like for us to not have any back-to-backs. Plus, I kind of like the curse of the undefeated. But we will see. Kanosu back. Runs it. Nice run for Kanosu. First down. Dumps. No. 2nd and 5. Warbrew. Up the middle. Gets bounced and gets the first down. Warbrew, nice run. Kanosu back to pass. Dumps it. Ooh, ugly pass there. Darren Sarr. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Breaks another. And stopped. Near the goal line. Warbrew. Ooh, deflected by Harper. Could have been a pick there, but Kanosu's going to easily walk in for the touchdown. Stop. 3rd and 12. Goswin. Caught by Harper. That is true. These are all former Skycar players on the Roosters. Goswin back to pass. Complete, but not able to get the first. Can the Skycarp get a stop here? Breaks a tackle. Gets a first down. Ooh, got an injury. Oh, but it's an injury for Goswin by Taco. Ooh, Truth Weaver's in. Warbrew with the run. Warbrew breaking a tackle. That's not good. Bounced. Stopped. And deflected. 3rd and 8. Warbrew runs it. Warbrew slips, and stopped. Wimkin up the middle. First, a couple yards. Sith breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Nope. 2nd and 7. Wimkin. The rookie. Bad pass there. 3rd and 7. Sith. No. And back the other way. Kanosu. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Darren Saar. Ooh, breaks a tackle. First. Warbrew. Bounce, bounce. And Warbrew. They can't stop the runners. We're in the 1 yard line. Ooh, but a sack by Shan. Darren Saar. Ooh, touchdown. And up by 2. Truth Weaver. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, but he got a completion to Harper. First down. Wimkin. Wimkin keeps passing the ball instead of running. Couple yards. 3rd and 8. Nope. And back the other way. Bounce back. Darren Saar. Darren Saar. Darren Saar. Everybody. I don't know. Why does everybody hate on Darren Saar? I mean, besides the fact that he's a gnome. I just don't understand all the unreasonable hate for Darren Saar. Kanosu runs the outside. Kanosu breaking tackles. Darren Saar back to pass. And catch. And 3-0. Oof. Well, Roosters. 3-0. Wimkin. No. 3rd and 10. Sith. No. Taco. Back the other way. Kanosu. Runs to the outside. Kanosu breaks the tackle. Another first down. Yeah, I think the passing game being gone. Because you need to be able to pass against the Roosters. I think that was the only bad part for... is that, yeah, you need to be able to pass against them. Kanosu has a ring from last year. He won it last year. So he's going to lead the back-to-back champs is what he's hoping for. Pretty good buffs there. Some mixed bag there. Third and 8. Wimkin breaks a tackle. No. And that is not looking good. 4-0. Looks like the Roosters are moving on to the final. Can the Boulders or Hounds stop the Rooster train? 15 seasons, no undefeateds, no back-to-backs, and it could be happening this year for Neva, the GM of the year, getting to make a rookie name choice when we get the rookie rosters out tomorrow night. By the way, rosters rookies won't be until tomorrow night. Because the college games are going to be played, and so we got to finish the college league. I could kind of do a preview one, but if somebody gets hurt in the playoffs, then it'd be kind of dumb. So tomorrow we will see the draft. So we'll start drafting tomorrow night, Friday morning, I guess, and then we'll get those in. Wimkin back, 5-point lead. I guess we'll speed this one up. This one looks to be over. Touchdown. Speaking of college, Coastal A&M winds up getting College Class Award for their class. What is it? 3 years ago? Is it? We do it every 3 years. The draft class. So they get that one. And touchdown. Warbrew breaks the tackle. Yep. 3rd and 4. And back the other way. Nope. And Skycarp got crushed after Goswin went out. Kanosu, touchdown. And the Roosters put a smackdown in this game. Cal, touchdown. I think somebody's going to have to hope. Ooh, Sean got injured again. Somebody's going to have... Oh, man. Nobody on the Skycarp did anything. Oof. Taco with 90. Kanosu 77. Skycarp 168. Fantasy points. Oof. And there you have it. Kanosu 77. All right, here we go. Boulders Hounds. Wow. Boulders Hounds. Boulders. Is this your first playoff win, Tyler? Did you ever win one in the playoffs? One game away from the championship. Drama Division on top. All right. Here we go. No changes. Everything looks good. Oh, we've got fog. Interesting. Fog again. That's going to slow down the passing game. Ooh, little pass. They passed to Jake. Throwing at Jake. Throwing at Jake is a very dangerous thing. Jake has turned this team around. Sothale's the star, but Jake is the one that's really been doing it this year, putting them over the top. Nice catch. Biscuit back to pass. Biscuit. And dare say it, in the long run, Jake may end up being the better player. The way he's been training, he might get to the top. Amloff with a run. Touchdown. Hounds up 1-0. Not much there. Sothale runs the outside. Slips some tackles. Can't get there. Admiral back to pass. And Admiral with the run. Admiral with the first down. Oh, and we got Celine gets taken out. Now Ripper comes in. That hurts the line for the Hounds. Celine plays line. They don't have many linemen. And so, oh no, Ripper with the catch. Ripper, big gain. And Chani is playing on the line. That is not good. Chani can do it all, I guess. Biscuit with the run. First down. Inu running. Ooh, Chunkle with the tackle. Sothale Jr. up the middle. Nice little run. 3rd and 3. Admiral back to pass and dumps it and completes it to Jake. Inu, nowhere. 2nd and 9. Sothale Jr. up the middle. First down. 1st and 10. Admiral. You don't have any linemen up there. Inu with the run. Inu breaks the tackle. First down. Another nice run. Admiral back to pass. Oh, he fumbles. Oh, Admiral. Admiral's coming in and ruining it for everybody. Admiral had been benched most of the season. Turning the ball over. Biscuit back, running up the middle. Stop, 2nd and 1. Chunkle back to pass. Hits Lance. Touchdown. 3-point lead for the Hounds. Sacked. 2nd and 12. Sothale Jr. up the middle. 3rd and 3. Admiral back to pass. Jake with the catch. First down. Inu. Slip, slip. Inu. Nice run. Another first. Sothale up the middle. Nice. Just pounding up the middle there. Admiral back. Admiral to Sothale. We got a touchdown. Boulder's back in this. Down by 2. Can they get a stop? Biscuit back to pass. And Jake gets taken out by Ripper. Oh, that's rough. That's one thing that Ripper can do is hurt people. Ripper with the big catch. First down. He couldn't beat him fair, so he has to hurt him, take him out. But Yaru is in. Can Yaru turn this offense around? Fumble, touchdown. Did he actually talk smack in the chat? Did he say something? Sofil up the middle, first. Admiral back to pass. No. 2nd and 10. Inu back. Oh, Chani with a pick. Takes it the other way. Dropped. Biscuit back. Runs. Biscuit. Biscuit. Oh. And caught by Ripper. Touchdown. 4-point lead. Inu tries. 2nd and 1. The Hounds still have the. Do they still have the stranglehold on this division? Admiral fights. Gets a first down. We're tied, Tyler. We're tied. And I've played more playoff games than you have. I made the playoffs last year, so I've got 3. And I've got 2 playoff wins, I believe. Admiral, back to pass. Inu with a catch. Incomplete. And I'm guaranteeing next year I'm making the playoffs. Of course, maybe not. I guess I have to see what my free agency looks like. If I lose a bunch of free agents. And I don't have a first round pick. So I guess I'm probably not going to make playoffs next year. Just wishful thinking. Back to pass. Chunko. Biscuit. First down. Lance. First down. Ripper gets hurt. I'm going to make it as a wild card. That's the thing. I'm going to make it as a wild card. I agree. I may not be able to take the Breams or you, but I'm going to make it as a wild card. I'm going to get there somehow. You're not going to get... Your team's too good, Angelique. Your team's not that bad. You have 2 of the best receivers in the league. Now, if you get hurt in free agency, maybe. Biscuit breaks the tackle. First down. Chunko. Chunko back to pass. Chunko goes deep to Lance. Lance breaks the tackle. Gets another first. Amloff back. Ooh, Chani drops it. But this could do it. Biscuit. Touchdown. Ugh. And there you have it. Yeah, he is. You're right. The Hounds also have 3 number 1 picks next year, guys. They have 3 number 1 picks next year. This is not good, folks. So there's a part of me that's rooting for the Roosters. If it wasn't for the undefeated season, I would definitely be rooting for the Roosters. But I was hoping one of y'all wild cards would have snuck into the playoff, into the championship. Yaru with a catch. And that is it. Sofil touchdown. And Junior cannot best his dad's team. Chunkle 59, Admiral 42, Biscuit 54. Good game. And there we have it. I think, did the Hounds not, they lost to, oh, they lost to the Choops week 2. They lost to the Choops. So, any roster moves for the two teams? Anything change on your team? Because you don't lock in your players too much. Looks about the same. Roosters good to go. Well, good luck, guys. See if we get back-to-backs. Is that it? In 2 years? In 2 years? The only team that's beaten the Roosters is the Boulders? Ooh. All right, here we go. Let me see something. And yeah, okay. Well, here we go. Hounds, Roosters. Let's see who does it. Can the Hounds stay in it? This is going to be one-sided. We got a nice day. And we got buffs and debuffs going around. Mostly buffs there. A lot of buffs for the Hounds. Oh, but Lance got a debuff. Kanosu with the run. Gets a few yards. 2nd and 7. Darren Sarr back to pass. Deflected. And Warbrew, bounce, and Warbrew cannot do it. Hounds with the ball, Amloth. But it's so hard to run. It's so hard to run on the Roosters. You got to pass against the Roosters. I think that's going to be the problem. Kanosu, back to pass, hits Cal. Cal having a big catch. Darren Sarr back to pass, dumps it. Cal with a catch. Cal with another first down. Warbrew back. Darren Sarr stops. 2nd and 8. Kanosu back to pass. And Cal touchdown. Roosters up 1-0. Nothing. 2nd and 7. Biscuit with the run. Biscuit breaking tackles. Biscuit big gain. Chunkle up the middle. Chunkle slips a couple. Chunkle, 2nd and 1. Amloth up the middle, breaks some tackles, and the Hounds moving the ball. Corinna with the big tackle there. And back the other way. Kanosu. Kanosu. Breaking tackles. Gets a first. Well, they're going to lose Kanosu, which is going to turn it around. Plus, they're probably going to lose a free agent, although they do have high appeal, so they usually get a good free agent back. Lance, catch. Lance, touchdown. And the Hounds come back, and Celine with a tackle in the backfield. Darren Sarr breaking tackles. Darren Sarr getting the first. Warbrew stuffed. Kanosu back to pass. And 3rd and 3. Darren Sarr back to pass. And he almost gets sacked. But he dumps it away. And the Hounds get the ball back. Hounds. Amloth. 2nd and 7. Biscuit back. Ooh, Darren Sarr injury. Picked by Darren Sarr. And we've got an injury. Who went down? Looks like it was a Hound. Celine goes down again. 2 games in a row. Celine out. Caught. First down. So Chani's back on the line. Biscuit. No. 2nd and 10. Chunkle. We got another injury. Himplemark gets taken out by Corinna. Breaking tackles. Amloth. Amloth slipping. What do they have on the line? They got Ishii and Chani on the line. They're just going to have to survive as long as they can. Chunkle. Back. Deflected. 3rd and 1. Amloth. Oh, could not get past the lineman. Kanosu stopped. Darren Sarr, 2nd and inches. First down. 1st and 10. Warbrew. Nothing. 2nd and 9. Kanosu back to pass. Deflected. 3rd and 9. Darren Saar. Stopped. The defense is holding. Can they get any offense, though, with no line up there? Biscuit. Fumble. Picked up by Darren Saar. 2 fumble recoveries for Darren Saar. Darren Saar is becoming the hero of the Roosters this playoffs. Kanosu. Nice run. 2nd and 4. Darren Saar back to pass. Deflected by Ripper. Warbrew stuffed. And the Hounds have the ball again. They cannot move it, though. Biscuit slips. 1st down. Chunkle up the middle. Chunkle, no. 2nd and 10. Amloff up the middle. Not much. 3rd down and 3. Biscuit. And can they do it? Biscuit gets the 1st down. Oh, Ripper gets hurt by Taco. Oh, now the rookie Heighton is in, though. Heighton has been playing really well. Biscuit breaking tackles. And Heighton's going to be runner. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Heighton to the outside. Can his speed. And Biscuit, no. Hounds getting all beat up in these playoffs. 2nd and 10. Hounds typically don't get hurt that much. They are getting smacked. But they get the ball back. Biscuit with the catch. 1st down. Heighton back to pass. Nothing. 2nd and 10. Biscuit up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. Biscuit breaks another tackle. Biscuit. Touchdown. We've got a tie ball game. Chani with the deflection. Injury. Ishii goes out now. New Wolf is back in. What is with the fumble? Kanosu. Oh. Oh. Kanosu. All the injuries. The line is just crushing them. But they're still in this game. It's the championship. Tie ball game. Darren Saar hits downtown for the touchdown. And the Roosters take the lead 3-2. Amloff nothing. 2nd and 9. Heighton deflected. 3rd and 9. Biscuit needs to have the big play here. Needs to break that tackle. He doesn't, but Cal goes out. Probably not a massive loss for them. Darren Saar. Darren Saar gets the 1st. Warbrew in for the run. Warbrew, couple yards. 2nd and 6. Kanosu back to pass. Bad pass to Corinna, out of bounds. Corinna's now a receiver. Oh, Darren Saar once again. Big play. They need a stop. If they don't get a stop here, it's going to be rough. This offense has struggled. Kanosu, touchdown. And that may be it. Nothing. 2nd and 12. Heighton. Nope. 3rd and 10. Biscuit. Caught. New Wolf. And not much. Heighton to the outside. No. 3rd and 11. Biscuit stuffed. And that looks like it's it. It looks like the Roosters. We're going to have the first ever back-to-back and undefeated champ. Doing something that Barcaris could never do, had a shot. Something that the Pandas could never do, had a shot. And now the Roosters are gonna get it. Congrats to them. Making league history. 15 seasons with only our first back-to-back champ. That feels pretty good to have our 15 seasons with, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say parity, but the fact that we haven't had a back-to-back champ is pretty good. And we finally have one here going to the Roosters. Big catch by Corinna. And finishing it off. Who's going to be MVP is going to be the interesting one. Is it going to be one of those big linemen that have been crushing everybody? Is it going to be... And they had a shot. Yep, they had a shot for back-to-back. Not, I don't think they were, but you weren't undefeated on your second run. And Hounds had a shot. Never made it either. And there you go. Corinna, lineman of the year. All the injuries and 2 injuries. Really getting them the win. And there we have it. Hounds beat Roosters Roosters beat Hounds 6-2. Congrats. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of people gone. But there we have it. Let me take a look here. All right, so here we go. So I am going to show in memoriam. You guys ready? This is the big one. What's gonna happen here? Who's gonna come back? Who's gonna be dead? Oh, Magni, still dead. Poor Magni, still gone. Lahorn, still dead. Killed by Tildy. Bananas Russ, still gone. Oh, my heart's starting to pound. My heart's starting to pound. Oh no, Incy's there. Oh no. Oh! Oh! It's over, guys. We can breathe easy. We can breathe easy. It is over. R.I.P. Machete's still dead. The GOAT went out strong. Brought us so much drama over the years. But it is now over. Well, speaking of deaths and killing, how many injuries and deaths did Charon cause? In his career. Anybody have? You don't have to get an exact number, but get a ballpark. How many injuries and deaths? This all Charon trivia night. Galeron dead. Ferdin dead. Oh, was there no moat? Is Wilhelm back? Wilhelm not dead? Is Moat not dead? Wilhelm is back. Wilhelm coming back for the Pandas. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. Undead Wilhelm. How does he go? His runner rating goes down, though. He's still a great passer. He's now stronger and more durable. And I don't know. I didn't see if there were anybody else. All right. Hall of Fame. Race still at the top. Our inductees are Lambo, Tazo, and Negative. Negative getting in the Hall of Fame with 5,400. And there we go. You know, I did not see Moni show up. He might not be dead. Yeah, I was going to try to fix the undead. There's a thing with the grave. For some reason, it's not showing all the guys that get rezzed. But I was afraid of introducing a bug, so I didn't mess with it. So especially with the whole Charon thing, I didn't want to mess with any bugs for this season, so I didn't mess with it. So there probably there might be a couple of rezzes. If they did not show up, then they are rezzed. All right. Well, Luke already said he's keeping his coach, and it looks like a good coach, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. Dramaturge Martis. Keeping Coach Goose. All right. Dramaturge, they do have a 78 compatibility with your starters. Kerr. Tackle, break, block is his ability. Keeping Choop's coach for Agons, all right. Kirill, all right, taking a Bastet in there. All right, brutality and strength, there we go. Choop's keeping Anival, staying. Gotta stay. Boulders, Jotaro, getting the team to the playoffs. Solid season. Tusk Bow is there as a possibility. Keeping him. All right. Shield. Shiva. All right. Shiva did all right. But, oof. I don't love his hands and passing. But tackle break, I don't like break block that much either, even though I like defense. This is better. Who do you coach? He was a Bananas and Boulders coach. Ugh. I'm gonna keep Shiva. I don't love. I like tackle, but I like hands, and I do need some offense. I'm gonna keep him. He did well for me. I'm gonna keep him. Turzig for the Bananas. Oof. Blue did not. Did Blue tell me anything? I don't think he sent me anything. I know I got something from. Somebody sent me something. I thought I got a post from somebody that said what they wanted with their stuff. But I don't see it. But it was not Blue. So I will. What do you guys think? Blue, Turzig. He's all 50s. Tyler, I'll give you the call on this one. Again, if anybody who's not here, if they want a coach that was offered to them, as long as nobody else takes them, then you can still pick them up afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I would think these two guys have better compatibility, but I don't know if he really likes the all 50s here or not. So I'm going to go ahead and just let the computer pick here, and then Blue can change his mind if one of these coaches are still left. Because, yeah, I would probably pick one of these two guys, but I'm not sure if he really doesn't just like that they're all 50s. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Let the coach stay. Speed, agility, pretty good ability. This is pass and tackle, block and stamina. I think he would like speed and agility more, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Oh, that's right, Anslik. You sent me that. All right, Anslik. So you're here. You have Artie here. Agility and brutality, but durability on the negative. For guys with high compatibility with your starters. All of these guys, though, have better compatibility than your coach. Stamina, brutality, agility, speed. No break block for Bren. Alrighty, popping in Artie. Seabreams, I'm going to go ahead and keep since they did so well. Ninja Prawns, Skafoot, Wild Soar. He's played 100 games, 12 season coaching. He's got 60 compatibility, so highest compatibility. Vision and speed are his bonuses. Are the prawns gonna change? Keep. All right. Lightning. That is going to be computer. Varkaris. Oscar. It's hard to know. He's got the highest compatibility. I'm just going to keep him. He's had a coach of the year. And he has only lost 10 games in his career. He's only been there 3 seasons, but we'll see. Oh, he said keep. Okay. Hatters Schneider. Yeah, I was hoping for, I had good compatibility coaches, but I was hoping for some good bonuses. But given the guys that are getting their improvements, I think I needed to keep my coach. I'm going to go ahead and let the computer pick for this one. Mads isn't here, so we'll let the computer pick. Blades. Merton is still there. You've got some other Drunhild, a dwarf, also a beardless dwarf. But we can give him a little. He's got 30, so not as good, but he is cheaper. He's only 100. Your coach is asking for no money. He's got 69 on the run. Vision, agility, no speed. He does look a little bit like a wanted criminal. He's covering up his eyes, unlike most Celestials, trying to hide his face. Trying to look tough for a Celestial. Actually, I thought can Celestials have facial hair? I wonder if I have the coaches, they're not. Merton is staying. Ents, Whisper Picker. Let's see. He did give me some instructions, although I said that he can pick. He's got 27 compatibility. I think he was saying he was leaning towards a new coach. Run heavy, defense balanced. He said he wants to fire the current one. This guy is not run heavy. He's a 1, so that's not run heavy. This guy, Priad, is a little bit more run heavy. Horton is a little bit more, but he has minus 44 compatibility, and he's got high salary. Balanced defense, he does have. Hands, block. Vision. I think Priad, I think you're right. I think Priad would be what he would probably take. A little bit more running. Doesn't have the same compatibility, but his starters are probably going to be different anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do Priad. He can always change it, but it's a little bit more what he wants. Space Cowboy, Zero is not here. Is Zero here? Already, Bongo. Zero is here. No, I don't think he is. So I am going to go ahead and, ooh, man, this Kerr, 76. But I'm going to go ahead and let the computer pick on this one. And then we will, if Zero wants to make a change, he can. Yeah, Kerr is a good pickup. Would be a good pickup for him. But I don't know if he wanted to change his coach or not. Colossus. Man, all these coaches hate you. Magus, is he gonna stay? Wamble really hates you. Oh, you're right. I probably should have picked up Kerr for 0. But he can still pick him up if he's there. Keep him. All right. Pandas, Chessmarn. 2-time coach of the year, 51 compatibility. For TB. Well, you're not too late for your coach. You're not too late for a coach. You missed the games, but you're not too late for your coach. Your coach is coming up. Bar. And free agency's coming up. Keep. All right. Hyenas is I haven't seen Stern on. Neva won. First back-to-back champs. First team to break the curse. Oh, you're there, Stern. Nice. And you did miss the in memoriam, but Charon is still dead. Charon is still dead. Oh, while we're doing this, I guess I'll give another bit of trivia. How many times did Charon finish with less than 1,000 fantasy points in a season? How many times did Charon finish with less than 1,000 fantasy points in a season? Trying to cover all the bases. It is 2. 2 times he finished with less than 1,000 fantasy points this season. This was his second to worst season. He had a worse season where he finished with 914. This season was 940. Now, what was his best season? How many fantasy points did Charon get in his best season? Let's see if you guys can get within 50 of this one. Certina, alrighty. Triangles. Is Nick here? I thought Nick said, for some reason I thought Nick wasn't going to make it, but I haven't seen him. His coach is pretty solid with compatibility. Oh, Tidy's pretty close. Tidy's within 4. It was 1465. Neva looked it up. Neva had to look that one up. I think Tidy probably guessed it right. I think Neva looked it up. It's 1465. Nice. Well, good memory there, Neva. Good memory then. Because remember, he doesn't have the record for fantasy points in the season because that record is based on the regular season, not the playoffs. So I don't think I have seen him here, so we will go ahead and let the AI pick on this one. It's got pretty good compatibility. I'm going to just go ahead and keep him because he's got good compatibility. Roosters, I'm assuming Kitty is staying. He is asking for more money. He's got good compatibility, although your starters may be different. Keep the kitty cat. All right. Manatees. Wolf. Still has the highest compatibility. Is he going to stay for you, Bar? Yep, Wolf is going to be there. All right, Desert. We got no brutality coaches. Pre is getting up there in salary. 155. Alexius has pretty good keep pre. All right. Skycarp, Sorod, 2-time coach of the year. Compatibility is pretty high. They had a pretty good season. Keeping and getting rid of Sorod. Is Goose in? Did Goose say he was stepping out for a second? Oh, step away for a minute. Oh, he said he's keeping coach. That's right. He said he's keeping coach. All right. Evolution, that is AI. They do have Alexius here, but I'm going to go ahead and just let the computer decide on that one. Kanosu. Zal's retiring. And then Kanosu retiring. 5-time All-Pro. 6-time All-Offense. Of course, Karon's retired as well. And here we go. Improvements. What the? Los didn't get an improvement for my team. I'm so mad. DeCall got an improvement. Oh, my gosh. I should have dropped him. I didn't think he'd get an improvement. He was so old. Wowzer, though. I'll take that. All right. Bananas, triangles, prawns, Ints, Saccharin, Storm got one. All right. Take a look at all your improvements. Who's a big one here in Hudson from the Bananas. Seraphim got an improvement up to 73. Assault and Aswolf also went up. Man, look at the Hatters. The Hatters got some massive improvements. All right. Well, here we go. Dramaturge. Have to drop a player. Who are you going to drop? Peppermint. Oh, I forgot to mention, out of all the awards, I was mentioning all the awards, the one award I forgot to mention is the one that Peppermint won. Peppermint getting Rising Star Award for the year. Kaz got Veteran of the Year. That's another one I forgot because the Bananas weren't here. So those are the two that I forgot to mention. Rurbag is being dropped. All right. Choops. Ooh, the young Unwrath. Oh, we got to lose 2 players. Oh, no. The last 2 draft picks. Synthnar. 2 rookies from last year. Synthnar and Unwrath. Both pretty good. And Pepin. I think Agon's already told me he was probably going to drop Pepin because Pepin's so expensive. Pepin will probably end up going to the Roosters. Agons, are you there? I really don't know which one you'd want to keep. Unwrath or Synthnar. Keep Synthnar? Alright. Synthnar is staying. Boulders. Oh, no. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It's a keep, but the players you're losing aren't fantastic. Not too bad. C Mark. Good riddance. Yeah, I think I'd keep Maurice too. Crowgrove, he's too expensive for his skill. He's that one of those high vision passers. That's not very good. So Maurice, not too bad. Shield. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, why? Is it? I try to keep my salary down. Why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Oh, no. Oh, I know who I should drop. I should drop Bronenstein, honestly. That's who I should drop. Pigley's already had a training event. But he's just... Oh, guys. Murin. He's getting too expensive, though. And then Bronenstein. I can't drop Bronenstein. He's the best player out of all of them. Man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really want to drop. I just don't like this salary from Murin. But I need linemen. I can't drop a lineman. I gotta drop Pigley. Oh my god. I gotta drop Pigley. This is probably a mistake. Gotta drop Pigley. I can't drop Bronenstein. I gotta drop Pigley. I can't. Pigley is just under. He underperforms. He underperforms. I was hoping to. I should have kept him for trade rate, but Pigley, he just doesn't get the yards. He doesn't. The other two guys actually perform. I can't give it up. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. I keep getting fucked in free agency, guys. Purple Cats get a keep. These are all trash players. Keep Bira. Yeah. Look at that. Look at my god damn it. I should have dropped Murin probably. All right. Seabreams, a drop. They are going to drop the AI. They're going to drop Hog. So I'm going to go ahead and click it because that's who we dropped anyway. Not bad there. Ninja Prawns, drop one. 15th salary. I'm dropping the best player in the league. I should have probably dropped Bronenstein. Yeah, next year's my year 30 minutes ago. You're right. Kafoot's got a drop. Ooh, pretty solid player. Young guy is going to have to drop. Grace Farm's going to drop. All right. Varkaris. Ooh. Has to only keep one. Well, there's only one guy on here that's starting, so they're going to keep Riker. Riker's getting expensive, too. Oof. Hatters. One to keep. Ooh, I'm guessing that's Graceland. That's going to be Graceland. Basic's going to get dropped. Piffle. Ents. Drop one. Wing Flame. Thumpin'. Or Drivel Jr. Oh, no. This says Wing Flame, but do you guys think he would drop Wing Flame? I mean, I don't think Thumpin's played all season. Yeah, Thumpin' is trash. I'm going to drop Thumpin'. I think the only reason why Wing Flame is so low is because of his high salary, but I don't know. I'm going to drop Thumpin'. I'm going to make a judgment call on this one. Since Thumpin' didn't play, he looks like trash. Wing Flame's at least a solid starter. Yeah, you probably will. Space Cowboys. They get one to keep. Ooh, Spurry is going to stay. They're going to lose Vale and Boliva. Oh no, Boliva's going to be out. Oof. That's not a good one for the Space Cowboys. Oh, did he put something? You know what? I think somebody on the drops, I think he put a little list on who his top guys are. Yeah, that was just in case. All right, let's see. Colossus have to drop somebody. Ooh, is Caulfield gonna go? Regnar is gone. All right, Pandas have to drop somebody. Wavern's getting up there. Simo. Kanan. Who's it gonna be? Simo the rookie? Or Kanan? Yeah, I know. I didn't want to. I mean, I wanted to drop a lineman, but I wanted to drop Mirren. I should have dropped Mirren. I'm kind of wondering about that Pigley drop. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I figured Kanan would be gone. He's getting old. He's been too injured. Too injured. Hyenas get to keep one. Hyenas high salary this year. Are they going to keep Tryoc or Silver Crown? Silver Crown's being a bit of a diva every year. Or they're going to keep Setzer just for the happiness. Kanan is a former #1 pick. No problem to TB. Tryoc is much cheaper. I don't know. Silver Crown has that 8 speed. He didn't rack up the fantasy points that you would think. He's solid. He's solid. But I don't know. That's 617 salary. That means you're going to keep losing it every year. It's the only bad thing. But he is good. I mean, he is good. But he's got 3 great linemen. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I mean, Silver Crown is the nice thing about Silver Crown is he's had several training events, so he can even get better. Keeping the diva. All right. Silver Crown staying as a hyena. Roosters. Oh my God. The Roosters, they get so lucky. I mean, why is Velix popping up on this list? Why is I mean, at least they're going to lose Darren Saar or Taco. I don't know which one. But for them, Taco's probably an easy pick because they're already their salary is going to be so bad. He's not going to get to improve his salary. So oh yeah, Neva was here just a little bit ago. He could have. I'll give him a couple more seconds. Maybe he started drinking after his fun day. Yeah, I'll just give him Velix and call it a day. Roosters are still going to be good, but they're not going to have any offense. Taco Cat, all right. Manatees, you have to drop one. That's not too bad. It's either Pile Driver or Weedberry. Kanosu really turned his team around. Kanosu was elite. I think that's going to hurt. And Darren Saar now gone. It's going to hurt a little bit. They're still going to be a good team. They're not going to be bad. But they're not going to be automatic champs. Weedberry's a drop. All right. Now we go back the other way. Roosters get the first pick back. Oh my gosh. What? What? He is hacking. Although I think Basic's a sleeper agent. Basic throws. He's like the leader in interceptions. Shield. Oh, is it destiny? Is it destiny? Is he coming to my team? Am I gonna pass up on him again? Shield bearer. He's just so bad though. I mean, he just doesn't do anything on offense. It'd be like a second. But he's year 14. He's not going to play Believa. Oh, but Believa's $500. No, Believa's not coming. That's a no. But Rurbag. 67, 71 D-line rating. Can play O-line. He's trash. I got to do it. Hey, he's still solid. He had 30 points a game even. He's a shield player. We're finally taking him. We're finally doing it. I have to do it. Manatees. You can get Weedberry back. Grace Farm or Tryoc. Oh, didn't you say Tryoc was going to be a manatee? Didn't you say that earlier? Oh, Tryoc going to the Manatees. That'll be nice. Space Cowboys get a pick. Well, the pick here is Piffle. Piffle's the best player. He's young. A little expensive. But we'll go ahead and take it for him. Dramaturge. Well, can take a nice guy to improve your appeal. Can take Kanan. Can take Siegfried. Yeah, Caesar's nice with all the appeal boosts. Kanan, all right. Ints up. Well, they need offense. But these guys are kind of trash. Rurbag's the best one. He can play all over the place. Good defensive player. Can block. I'll take Rurbag for him. Purple Cats. Anzelik. Regnar. Maybe this year, Bar. I think you got a shot this year. Regnar's card, sure thing. He's played in one game. And he got no fantasy stats. So he apparently showed up for a couple seconds and did nothing. Oh crap, you know what I forgot? I think I'm gonna do this. I need to check something while you're doing this. While you're thinking on this real quick. We need to go to Dramaturge. Oh, they're at 25, okay. I was just checking. I wasn't sure if they were gonna be over the limit. Take a peek, guys. I think everybody's gonna be under. Regnar, all right. Boulders. Oh, look at the boulders. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna take the little piggly? The little piggly. I can't believe I lost Pygmy. I just cannot believe that crap. Although it makes my decision easier. Blades. Oh, he's expensive. But you do have the money. You are the lowest salary team. Pepin going to the Blades. That feels like a fitting Blades player. All right, Hounds are up. Oh, they can take they can take Boliva or Darren Saar. What is this crap with the Hounds? What is this crap? The Hounds getting this? Yeah. I mean, Believe is better, but he's expensive. I think you're right. I probably should have dropped him. But I can't drop Rodenstein. Even though I probably should. But he's so good on defense. At least y'all beat up the Hounds in the playoffs. injured a bunch of their players. Took them down a notch. Yeah, probably. I mean, my team would be better, probably, because Braunstein he's so bad on offense. And so shield bearer. I'm going to go back to the old shield ways. We're going to be all defense again. We're going to be all defense. No offense. Oh, Darren Saar. Oh, going to the Hounds. All these stupid little runners he's got on his team. All right, Hyenas. Hyenas get Boliva's up there. He's a little higher in salary, but he's a pretty good player. Thumpin is there. I don't really know what Thumpin's good at. I guess he's a solid defensive player and a gunner. Boliva's better, but he is older and more expensive. You're right. You're right. I do get the drink break title for a reason. I don't know. I don't think Darren Saar is going to play. I don't think he's going to start on the Hounds. They've already got so many little bouncy dudes. Boliva going to the Hyenas. Evolution up next. Ooh, Evolution get Unwrath. That's a nice pickup for them. I wish I could have gotten Unwrath. That'd have been a nice one. Instead of Shield Bearer. Choops! Well, Choops can take the happy guy. Or they can take the mute. Or they can take the thumper. Tyler won a real belt over the weekend. He didn't get the championship, but he got a real one. Congrats again, Tyler. Cesar, well, that's good for your morale. Couple years. Pandas. What do they get? Crowgrove, Amaralock, and Seamark. Yeah, you need to send us our video. We need to watch your fight. If you get a video of it. Crowgrove, all right. Triangles up. And that is going to be, I guess, a Grace Farm for them. Hatters are up. And that's going to be a Weedberry for them. And then bananas are up. And looks like they're going to take... Oof. Do you have an idea on who he would take here? Hammerlock or Siegfried? Tyler, it's your call. Hammerlock is just terrible. But he's very cheap and he's young, but he's done nothing. Or this Siegfried, who could actually play, who is cheap and old. I guess I'm going to go ahead and... Do you think he would take... Do you think he would take Siegfried? I think he would take Siegfried over Amerlock. Amerlock's just terrible. Like, he has no skills. I'm going to give him Siegfried. Because they're close. I think he would take Siegfried. Seabreams, he might skip, but it's too cheap to skip. Seabreams, they're up. They're going to take Thumpin'. Skycarp. Well, oh, you can get Vale. You can get some defense. Adios, Tyler. Thanks for joining. Vale, all right. Ninja Prawns, Kafoot. We've got a couple of Velix Mute. Mute's the highest. C-Mark's the best starter, but he's old. C-Mark, all right. Varkaris is up. And looks like they'll take Mute. Lightning is up. And they will take Amerlock. Desert, I'm guessing this is a skip. Colossus. You can have Velix back. Was it Velix on your team? Or Og. Skip. Oh, Velix. Oh, Velix is a Rooster. Rooster. You can have Velix back or Og. And Og. And the shield, we can take Velix. Well, I guess we'll take him. He's defensive. Maybe I can just go to all defense again. Got myself 2 Kongans. No, you cannot, Bar. It will not. It doesn't generate hooligans until a game starts. All right. Well, here we go in the free agency. And that is it, everybody. So... we will be starting the draft. On probably tomorrow late night. I'll probably have the first couple picks in, and then we'll probably run it Friday. So you know, again, if you want to send your stuff, we'll probably try to extend it a little longer this week. I'll probably try to extend the draft until maybe Tuesday morning since we're starting a little late. So go ahead and take a look and get those in. Thanks again for the wonderful season. Congrats again to Neva. Congrats to all the award winners. I will see you guys online. And remember, we will be drafting next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but next Friday we will start drafting for Brutal World for you guys that are interested. And again, even if you don't want to play it, if you just want to draft for fun, feel free to just participate in the draft. And then... you know, you can see if you want to play or not. So I will see you guys on the Discord. Have a good night. And thanks again for the great season. Good luck, everybody, on the draft. Adios, all.